watchers. If we do an extended for this, the link for that is going to be in the box below. Everything else you need is down there too. All right, what do we have coming in for Aries, please? We just had the Death card. All right. So, wow. It's Death, Four of Swords, Four of Cups, and Ten of Swords. There is a lot of, these are not happy cards. It feels like this might not be a happy time. We are sitting around outside. We are trying to heal. We might be doing a lot of sleeping, right? Looking for peace, wondering why. But this is the Death card and the Ten of Swords. The good thing about that is that that's rock bottom. Death is the end. Ten of Swords, Fiend. But it also, if you notice here, she has like hairpins in. And when the night is over, when the show's over, they pull out all the pins and then she can let her hair down and relax and be free of it. And in this Death card, her body is open and all of the anxiety and all of the tension from within, she can be free of it. And that allows you to do the healing. But every time we're just about at this place to pull the pins out and let it go, we look up at the moon and it's like releasing the world, letting go of the world. This is my whole world. And it's like, this is a call to let it go. Or the King of Cups here, you might be around an emperor or something who is really emotional. They just are. There's love there because that's the King of Cups. Or, what is love? Love translates as emotion. Long story short, this person is not indifferent. Okay. But the other thing is that the Emperor is also Aries. That's the Aries card. But look at how this one here, they're holding that ship. They're holding it in their hand and they're letting something pass through. Tell me about this thing here, the Death and the Ten of Swords. What was that? The Devil, the Woman, the Compass, and the Tower. There was an attachment. And this deck, it doesn't always only depict one person at a time. This deck can often depict two people in each card. But in this spread, there's only one person in all of these cards and they're all feminine, except for the Emperor and the Devil. So that could be like baby daddy or someone that you had something formal with, but there was a lesson to be learned here. And it's the true north is to stand alone. And the want to do this has been ripening for a while. It's time, essentially. Okay, so let's talk about the healing process then. What is going on? Because we're with she's letting the hairpins out, letting her hair down. The Four of Swords is healing. It's what comes after the Three of Swords, and Three of Swords is, sadness. It's heartbreak. It's the need for healing. And this has been a long time coming too. Somebody here could be getting over They may have like started to hit the red wine kind of hard. Or they could be hitting it hard now and just sleeping through this process. Or this is talking about what the Four of Swords is healing. Maybe somebody was doing toxic shit like drinking too much. They had illness, fatigue, stress, anxiety, worry. They had a constant need to search. This person was living on eggshells all the time, looking around, wondering what was coming next, what was going to bite them next. Like, it was just, what was the defining moment here that said that it's time to go? I don't need this. I want to clean it up. That it feels like there was another deception or betrayal or something like that. It feels like the final straw. And I think the last, the Emperor, again, that they were the final straw. It wasn't the last Aries reading we did like a month or two ago, like the last big fight, because now this reading we're talking about moving into the healing place. So hopefully this is a progression from that energy. The title. So this was something formal. It was formal. It was give and take. It was Three of Pentacles, working back and forth. It was doing all the things. It really was. But it's like someone may have stopped sleeping with somebody else. They just stopped out of nowhere one day. Seven of Wands, like they might like if somebody was hugging up on them, they might have like pushed them away, or like if you got close to them, they like grabbed your wrist and kind of just was like, I'm busy, or just, it feels dismissive. And it left a lot of confusion here because it feels like this was very, 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 very formal. There is a house with a roof. There was the compass. And then this Emperor just, I'm not really sure. Under the moonlight and in the daylight, like all the time. If you look in the background, right, in the daytime and in the moonlight, like at nighttime, somebody might even go out in the moonlight and do something. And this person is like, you see how he's like shaking his fist, looking at this message. They could just, I mean, long story short, they could be caught. The High Priestess. I knew it. Seven Swords. And that's the discussion. All right. So if we're asking, without dragging this on forever, if we're asking what took us to the Death and Ten of Swords place, it was deception. And that was pretty much it. It's like if this Emperor would have anything but that, they could have done anything but that. And then they probably could have worked it out. Anything but that. It's just the ultimate no-no. Okay, so now tell me about, please, the healing. Other than what some of these things were that needed healed. Because you also have the Four of Cups, which is an unexpected umbrella in this instance. The Tower, Eight of Rods. I heard old-time friend, long-time friend. She's all, hey, what is up? It might be a Leo. Somebody you haven't heard from in a while, talked to in a while. They're just like, I don't know. I just felt like you good? She's like, no, I'm not good. The fuck? It could be like a sister. 6 of Cups. So you really love this person? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what is this healing? How does this get initiated? And it's like an old time friend from out of nowhere reaches out like, are you good? The Emperor. It's like a baby daddy. Someone maybe you were married to. Come out here. Come surfing. It'll be fun. Surfing. It feels like an invite to, because for however long, all right, somebody's laying on the couch. Somebody's feeling bad. Somebody's listening to sad songs and eating ice cream and doing whatever. And then Return of Old Faithful or something like that. Come hang out. Are you good? But they needed this time. It's almost like the universe or whoever, whatever you believe in, gives your friend here a nudge. Psst, call Aries. You ever had a nudge like that where you're like, I wonder what so-and-so is up to? You ever just out of nowhere been like, I wonder what they are doing? I haven't talked to whoever and for however long. And it just becomes, see? And then it's like everybody goes to bed with a smile on their face. And then there's like, I don't know, there could be like a desert around. It's important. And it feels like it's first of all, it feels like all the endings have already happened. Or are happening, or you're in the middle of it, or whatever. And then it does feel like there is a moment where we lay around and just feel the feelings, which is good too. But it feels like if you're wondering if there would be a light at the end of the tunnel, it feels like a friend who just wants to have fun and do whatever with you. Okay? So that's all I have for you for this week, Aries. Until next time, you guys have a good one. Bye.